Imagine for a moment that you're stuck deep under the ocean's surface with no way out. Think about the fear and anxiety that would overwhelm you, the cold, dark water surrounding you, and the countdown to possible death. The thought alone is terrifying. Well, in this video, we're looking at true stories of people who experienced this, and not all of them made it out alive. The Thistlegorm was a British merchant ship that was sunk by a German bomber in the Red Sea in 1940. The wreck is now a popular diving destination, but on October 22, 2007, it became the scene of one of the deadliest diving accidents in history. A group of 9 British divers were on a diving tour to the Red Sea, and they were excited to dive on the Thistlegorm. They were all experienced divers, and they had taken all of the necessary precautions. The divers descended to the wreck and began to explore. They were amazed by the sight of the sunken ship, and they were eager to see more. They swam through the ship's holds, marveling at the well-preserved cargo of military vehicles and supplies. However, as they ascended from the wreck, disaster struck. The decompression line that the divers were using became entangled in the wreck. The divers tried to cut themselves free from the line, but their knives were not sharp enough. The divers were trapped. They tried to signal for help, but no one could hear them. They watched in horror as their oxygen levels dwindled. One by one, the divers lost consciousness and died. The Thistlegorm incident was a tragic accident that could have been prevented. The divers had taken all of the necessary precautions, but they were still caught off guard by the entanglement of the decompression line. The tragedy is a reminder that even experienced divers can be caught in dangerous situations. It is important to be aware of the risks involved in diving and to take all necessary precautions. This story is also a reminder of the importance of teamwork and camaraderie in diving. Those who died in the tragedy were all experienced and skilled divers, but they were unable to save themselves because they were trapped together. Tom and Eileen Lonergan were a young, adventurous couple from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They were both experienced scuba divers, and they loved to explore the underwater world. In January 1998, they decided to go on a scuba diving trip to the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia. On January 25th, Tom and Eileen boarded the dive boat MV Outer Edge with 24 other passengers. They were all excited to explore the vibrant coral reefs and see the amazing marine life. The boat crew took the divers to Agincourt Reef, a popular dive site in the Great Barrier Reef. Tom and Eileen completed 3 dives, and they were having a wonderful time. After the last dive, the boat crew began to round up the divers. However, Tom and Eileen were not among them. The crew mistakenly assumed that the Lonergans had already returned to the boat, and they set sail for shore. Tom and Eileen were left behind in the open water with no food, water, or shelter. They had been diving without a surface marker buoy, SMB, which is a device used to signal their location to the boat crew. The Lonergans' absence was not discovered until 2 days later, when a bag containing their belongings was found on board the dive boat. A massive air and sea search was launched, but no trace of the couple was ever found. The Lonergans' disappearance sparked a wave of controversy and debate. The dive boat skipper, Jeffrey Jack Nairn, was charged with 2 counts of unlawful killing, but he was acquitted in 2000. There are a number of theories about what happened to Tom and Eileen Lonergan. One theory is that they drowned, either from exhaustion or dehydration. Another theory is that they were attacked by sharks. However, there is no evidence to support either of these theories. It is also possible that the Lonergans were able to stay afloat for some time, but they eventually succumbed to the elements. The Coral Sea is a dangerous place, and it is home to a variety of hazards, including strong currents, poisonous marine life, and sharks. The disappearance of Tom and Eileen Lonergan remains a mystery to this day. Their bodies have never been found, and it is unclear what happened to them after they were left behind in the open water. This tragic story is a cautionary tale for all scuba divers. It is important to be aware of the risks involved and to take steps to mitigate them. Always dive with a buddy, use an SMB, and be aware of your surroundings. Deep in the intricate underwater maze of South Australia's Tank Cave, Agnes Maloka, a brave diver, embarked on a dangerous journey, a story of curiosity and daring exploration. Agnes wasn't your everyday diver. She was famous among cave explorers. She loved uncovering secrets hidden below the Earth's surface. diving into the most challenging cave systems worldwide. On February 27, 2011, Agnes joined a team of fellow cave divers in Tank Cave. This underwater maze was known for its tight tunnels and tricky paths. As they went deeper into the cave, something terrible happened. Agnes got separated from her dive buddy, her lifeline in this underwater puzzle. They tried to reconnect but couldn't. Panic set in as they realized the problem. They launched a big search and rescue operation, but the cave's complex layout made it extra challenging. Agnes stayed lost, hidden deep inside the cave. Hours passed, and the situation got worse. Finally, in a place called the Insulation Tube, they found Agnes Maloka's lifeless body. The same courage that drove her exploration led to her tragic end. Agnes Maloka's loss deeply affected the cave diving and exploration communities. Her story is a stark reminder of the serious risks when exploring the Earth's hidden depths. Her expertise, dedication, and work in cave mapping remain a testament to her heart and character. Her passing reminds us of the importance of careful training, preparation, and respect for the dangers when we dive into the unknown. Agnes's memory guides divers in the challenging world of cave exploration, where bravery always goes hand in hand with caution. In these stories of diving gone wrong, we've glimpsed into the dark and disastrous side of ocean exploration. They stand as powerful reminders that the sea can quickly turn from serene to treacherous. If you enjoy stories like this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.